Hi, YouTube family. This is the happy crappy recap of the live stream today. I want to give you a quick recap of what today's topic was, and it was the narcissist and new supply insanity. And we want to talk about that because we don't want to get pulled into their insanity, but we want to understand why and what is going on with this insanity between the two of them, right? Why are they so weird? I, you know, why are they clinging to a delusion? And the bottom line is they're clinging to the delusion because they have too much to lose. What we are watching is a stage show. We are watching theatrics. We are watching a show unwind, and we can predict what the outcome is. But the narcissist and the new supply are so wrapped up in their insane future faking of each other that they will not let go. They will not let go of each other because they have too much invested in this fake future to let it go. So the new supply will cling to the narcissist because they feel that they've given up their home, they've given up their job, they've given up their best friends, and even family members. They've even probably given up their children to their exes to be with the narcissist. And they have so much to lose if it doesn't work out. And not only that, another thing they have to lose is shame, right? Or not lose, but they lose their own self respect. They end up shaming themselves. So they're not going to give up on this dream with the narcissist of a fake future that's going to somehow magically emerge out of nowhere, out of nobody doing work, but just dreaming and dreaming and dreaming, but not actually working, not actually putting in the blood, sweat, and tears. And instead, they want to believe in these commercials that say, hey, work only 4 hours a week and earn millions of dollars a year. It's like, or earn six figures for doing 4 hours of work a week. Now, is it possible to get to that? I guess so. I don't know. I don't even know rich people who work only 4 hours a week, by the way, you guys. But that's the dream. Maybe there's one week where they worked 4 hours, but then the rest of the year they're working their butts off. So the narcissist and the new supply, they cling to this insanity that they're going to make it huge. They're going to make it big. There's nobody who can stand in their way. And if you try to talk sense into them and tell them you're not going to get rich just because you took two technical classes, right? And now you're going to start up a business and believe that people are just going to pour money into your business and believe in you because you took these two technical classes and you can talk and smooth talk people, right? This is what the narcissist and new supply believe, though. If you've ever watched American Idol, which I'm sure, like, even if you haven't watched it before, watch it. Any of the past videos, right? And you'll see these people who get on stage and they just believe that they can sing. They know that they can sing. For some reason, they've convinced themselves that they can sing. They've convinced themselves they're the next big star. And they'll go on stage and make complete fools of themselves. And they don't understand. They don't get it. They're confused why everybody can't see their star. What is it? There's they're a bit, nobody can see their talent shine through, right? They're just not appreciated. Their kind of talent is just not appreciated. They convince themselves of this. That is the insanity and delusion that the narcissist and the new supply live in. They can't understand how others cannot see their drive, cannot see that they're special and different than others, that somehow things are going to magically work out for them, even though it didn't work out for other people trying to do the exact same thing. So it's like gambling. They've invested so much into this that if they let go, they're going to lose everything they invested. So they would rather believe that if they just hang on and play one more hand at the dealer table, or put another quarter or another dollar into the slot machine and pull that handle one more time, it's going to pay off. It's going to bring back all their time and effort and money and friends that they've wasted, and things are going to work out. This is the fake future that they believe in so much that they're willing to destroy each other getting to it. They don't have the other person's best interest in mind. The narcissist is not thinking about how this is going to hurt the new supply. They will empty the new supply's bank account trying to make their dream work out, right? They're going to shame and guilt the new supply for not believing in them and being just like everybody else who's a naysayer, who's too pessimistic. And the new supply isn't going to want to be that kind of a person. So they think, oh, I know I'm not that kind of a person. I want to help you. I'm a good person. And so they will lay down everything for the narcissist to use, including themselves. And the narcissist is not going to be thinking about the new supply. They're not thinking about how this is going to hurt the new supply's kids or the new supply's parents or the new supply's bank account. They don't care. They are wrapped up completely in the delusion and insanity that they think the more they pour into this, something's going to happen. And what will end up happening is what happens to those American Idol people who end up being laughed off of the stage or booed off of the stage. They're going to end up with nothing and then very disgraced. But sadly for the new supply or the rest of us, the narcissists will pick themselves back up and move on to the next dream, the next new supply, the next future faking, and pulling themselves into another relationship where the other person is going to bring all the necessary items and all the necessary assets to keep another dream going. You guys, the narcissist does not stop. And that's one of the things that we can learn from a narcissist is not to give up on ourselves and to move forward, but we want to have a foundation of reality of what we're doing and actually get advice from people who've made it before us, who know what they're doing, and implement strategy in our lives. This is something narcissists do not do. They just simply think if we just breathe and if we just breathe for 3 or 4 more days and we just stick around for a week, things will magically happen. And if all they have to do is talk, right? They believe that talk is not cheap. They think that talk is their asset. So if they can talk other people into investing with them, they will do it. If they can talk other people into partnering with them, they will do it. And my warning to you guys is when you know a narcissist is a narcissist, it's very tempting to run along and jump on their train because they speak a good game. They talk a good game. Don't do it. When you have seen their past, you've seen that they barely stick with anything for longer than a week, let alone a month, right? Let alone the years it takes to build up a business. Do not jump into that partnership with them. The new supply will do it because the new supply has invested enough of their own things, their own time, their own assets that they will have a lot to lose. And so it'll look like, well, there's this person who believes in them, and so that must count for something. Well, that person may have invested too much, they think, to let go at this point. So they'll put up with the abuse, they'll put up with the glaring red flags behind closed doors and not let you in on what's really happening. This is the insanity of the narcissist. There was much more that was said during the regular Happy Crappy Hour, but I don't want to go too long for those of you who have only a few minutes. I wanted to let you know that it's like them being an addict and being in a delusion that they are so special that things will work out for them differently without much hard work. They think that they are the exception to the rule, and this is the insanity of the narcissist. Well, blessings to you. I hope that this has helped you. Stay safe, stay away from narcissists. Watch these videos. Give me a thumbs up. Comment on the video and share it. And please watch a commercial once in a while. That just helps me keep this channel alive. Blessings to you guys, and I will see you next week.